short to worry about what people think. Life is too short to worry about what people say. Do you, honey, do you? Gotta meet where? Do you, honey, don't you worry about.
Welcome everybody. My name is Sithole and welcome to Chat with Chelsea. Today, almost say tomorrow. Today it's story time, and I'm going to be talking about my experiences on online dating apps so far. So sit tight, grab some popcorn, and relax because it's about to go down or up, I don't know. But so guys, let's do this. Okay, I grew up in Africa. I'm currently living and residing in Europe. Now guys, the dating scene between these two continents are completely different. I feel like dating for me back home was much easier because, you know, I was on my home ground. It's easy to meet people. I never did any dating apps or anything like that. I met people in parties, in church, events, you know, shopping malls. I mean, I was always out and about. I met a lot of people. So if I was single in Africa, I would be more of a single by choice type of a situation. But now that I'm in Europe, it's a sort of like a single by situation type of a situation because I'm exhausted. Like, okay, when I got here, I thought I'm going to the land of milk and honey. You know, for those guys that read the Bible, do you guys remember Pharaoh, right? That guy. You remember that story? That's the one I'm talking about. So they left that Pharaoh's land and went to Canaan, and the land of honey, right? There was sort of my situation. I thought, I'm leaving Africa and I'm going to the land of milk and honey. So I thought when I go here, I'm gonna land my dream job. I'm gonna land my dream man. I'm gonna get here, get married, have 10 kids, you know, that. I'm happy with my career right now. I'm successful, I'm happy, I'm content. That's done. The dating aspect of my life, it's not going so good. No one prepared me for it. No one prepared me for the situation. So when I got here, if you're single, you are on a dating app. There's no two ways about it. And I never needed a dating app before, like I mentioned earlier. So I got here and everyone's just like, we're on Tinder. I was like, okay. So everyone's like, I'm sure you need to get on Tinder. I was like, okay, let me do this. Cool. Sign up for Tinder. And Tinder's asking me for payment. I called one of my friends and I say, I'm like, dude, how come this app is asking for a payment? She's like, girl, you gotta pay. I'm like, I thought this thing is for free. I mean, like, they should be helping us out here. Why must we pay? Like, okay. Guilty as charged. I paid. Okay, I made that payment. As I made that payment, I thought, I will just create my profile, meet my Prince Charming, get married, and live a happy ever after. I mean, that's what I'm always on Instagram, and I always see these couples. We met online, and then we traveled to Spain on a date, and then we had pizza in Italy, and then we got married. So I thought, it's easy. You just sign up and then you go and then you meet your Prince Charming and then you get married. You know, easy peasy. Go in, grab your man, get out. Until I actually had a profile on Tinder. It was a matter of hours and it was disaster. I am like, okay, Tinder, the first lesson Tinder taught me, what you see is not what you get. All that glitters is not gold. Because why? On these dating apps, obviously you put your best foot forward. You sell sort of like, first you sell the best version of yourself, if there is one, because I believe a lot of people on these dating apps, they are selling a version that doesn't exist. So for an innocent and genuine and real person like myself, really, I'll go on that Tinder and I'll sell the very, very best version of myself. Literally, I'll tell you, I love going out for drinks, and I love drinking cocktails. Okay, I at the moment, my favorite cocktail is the Blue Lagoon. Guys, you must try it. It's a really, really good cocktail. Okay, so I love cocktails. I always try different food. At the moment, I love soup. I love Polish soup, but all these different soups. I mean, I love soup. Alright, there. We can have soup any time of the day. We can go ice skate. You can teach me to ice skate. I can't ice skate. I literally wrote there, I can't swim. I can't ride a bike. Now, back to the story. I put my best foot forward and I set up my profile. And I had such amazing matches. You know, I had beautiful, handsome men. I was matching with, 1,000 match. I'll just wake up and my profile had 1,000. I'm like, wow! It's like a whole buffet. I get to choose. I like match, swipe right, yes, no, yes, no, yes, 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 no, 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 until they get to the DMs. So remember, I'm a newbie in this app. I'm still out of so obviously with these things, you also always need to figure out how to use these apps. You can't just go on Tinder and just start functioning. It doesn't work like that. You just like in life, you have to figure things out. You have to cut out a lot of admin, a lot of crap, a lot of drama. You need to figure out the simplest ways of doing things. So I was there. I was literally accommodating everyone, and that's the just thing about Tinder. Tinder, a lot of I feel like you don't really have a lot of privacy. So you can make your profile, like you have an option. Like I made my profile visible, which was a little bit dangerous because it gave a lot of access to a lot of people. That's a little bit unsafe. And I had a lot of DMs, these guys asking me weird stuff. Like I would go back to their profiles like, wait, you say you are a Christian? Are you you are a believer? But stuff you asking me here, like my guy, and things just I couldn't keep up, guys. I couldn't keep up on Tinder. The first thing is, I don't know how people can manage to chat with 5 people at the same time, like 5 different men trying to get to know you at the same time. This one is asking you, where you from, where you from, where you from, where you from. I must go, I'm from Zimbabwe, I'm from Zimbabwe, I'm from Zimbabwe, I'm from Zimbabwe. How tall are you? Because obviously they ask me, when you set up your profile, there's certain things you do to answer. I sort of skipped some of those questions, like how tall, like my height, because I don't really know. I'm a very tall person, but I don't really know how tall I am. I always keep checking and I forget. So I think height is something that a lot of Polish men really care about, because their first question, how tall are you? Wow, you sound very romantic, guy, because the first thing you say, come to me, hi, how are you, beautiful? That's how you should approach a woman. Hello, how tall are you? Okay, thank you, thank you for checking up and just greeting me. Thank you, but it was very weird. I couldn't keep up. And the second thing I couldn't keep up with is the Google translating, because most of the guys don't speak English. So at first, because Madames, I would say hello and the guy would respond in Polish. I'd copy the Polish to Google Translate to understand, text in Google Translate in English, translate it back to the Polish, copy, go back and paste it. Guys, it was a lot of admin. And then I was just like, listen, nah. So the next step was, whenever a guy DMs me, I just say, can you speak English? First things first, let us know if we can speak a common language. Because this whole thing of Google translating just was not working out. It just was No, 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 not gonna work. Too much admin, too much admin. Okay. So I eventually uninstalled the app, guys. Like, I just couldn't keep up. It was just too much, too many things happening there. I installed the app. I was like, listen, if I have to, I think I'll just eventually make my man walking in be a drunk or something, because this here not for me. So I have Tinder, and then a few weeks ago, my friend Mampo sends me a picture. Well, first she says, "Girl, I met my man." I'm like, "Girl, you back on those dating apps again?" She's like, "No, girlfriend. I'm not back on Tinder." I'm like, "There are more?" She's like, "Yes. There's this app called Bumble that I just recently signed up on." I'm like, I'm done with dating apps. Like, I'm just over that. And then she's like, "No, girl," until she sends me the picture of the guy she met on Bumble. Hey, I was like, App Store, download the Bumble, set up profile. I'm like, I can't be missing out. My mom didn't raise no quit. I'm back. I was back on the market. I'm like, I'm back, you know. And one thing I still have Bumble in my phone. One thing I like about Bumble, it gives you as a woman some sort of like an upper hand. You have some sort of control of who has access to your profile. Because what happens in Bumble is if you swipe right, it means you like the person. If you swipe left, you don't like them. So let's say if this guy swipes right on you and I swipe right on him, all right, and then we are a match, I, as a woman, must text this guy first if I like him for the conversation to actually start. If I don't text him, we'll just never, they won't, like, yeah, I don't know how to explain it. If you want to know, I mean, guys, go on Bumble, figure it out. So it's quite nice because you sort of can segregate the type of people you want in your DMs. And you can unmatch, even in Tinder you can unmatch, but because remember, you wake up and then you have 20 or 30 guys in your DMs. Guys, just unmatching 30 profiles is a lot of work. But on Bumble, you can sort of like minimize the amount of people in your DMs. But it's still just the idea of talking with a lot of people at the same time. Even two, it's a lot for me. So I don't know if I'm doing it right. What I do in these dating apps, I meet someone, the conversation is great, I focus on that one person. If things go south, then we move. I can't tolerate, I cannot focus on too many guys at the same time. It's just too much. It's just too much. But it's been I've met some amazing people, and I've had people unmatch me. You know, you're having, the conversation is great, and then you wake up tomorrow morning, their profile's missing. They probably unmatched you, so they weren't feeling it, and then here you are thinking you met your Prince Charming. But I like the dating scene here. Really, it's really, really, really different. If I were to choose, I would prefer dating in Africa than dating in Europe, because there's just a lot going on. It's exhausting, and every second person you meet is on this dating apps, and no one has anything good to say about it. Like, I'm gonna show you guys, I actually went on a date with a guy I met on Bumble. Another story for another day. But I was in Warsaw. I was Dora the Explorer. I went to meet the man of my dreams. I met on a dating app, and it was a mess. It was a mess. But it's been great, man. It's been great. I've met some amazing people. It gives you like a platform to meet new people, you know. So, you know, you meet people from Germany. Like, okay, one thing I don't do on these dating apps, I don't chat with people like far from me. Like, why do you want to match with someone in China? Like, for what reason? Like, why do I want to chat with someone in China? Been there. I've done long distance relationships. Been there, done that. They don't work for me. I need face to face. Okay, that's how it works. I struggle with my online lessons with my online students, because there's internet connection. Sometimes the weather is bad, whatever, and then you want me to do online dating, like what is that, you know? And all these guys you meet online, they're always so weird. When you want to call them, there's always one excuse after another. Oh, I'm on travel mode, I can't take your call right now. Oh, I'm with my mother. But your profile says you're 35, but you stay with your mother. Balance me, like, you still can't take private phone calls, like, what's that? So guys, be safe out there. I don't know who is on these dating apps. I was on one, I still am on one, but guys, we are soldiering on. Hey, we are soldiering on. Sometimes I just get bored, just sign up on these things. I don't know, maybe I'll find love on there. You never know, I'll post in the near future. I've met my husband online, you know, get married, we'll share everything with you guys. But for now, there's this guy I actually was chatting to. I met him on Bumble, and we are chatting on WhatsApp. And today he asked me, Michelle, like, what are you doing today? And I've been trying to figure out what to actually post the whole week. And I'm actually shooting this video, it's like 2:45, because I promised you guys, I was like, listen, at 5 p.m, same time, same place on Saturdays. That is what I say. And the whole week I've been trying to figure out, what must I post, you know? Must I post about my experience living as a foreigner in South Africa? You know, how it is for me in Poland so far? What must I just didn't know. I have a lot of ideas in my head, but as I just said, they are ideas, right? And this guy I met on Bumble, he texts me and then he's like, you know, what's up for today? In my mind, I was just like testing. I thought maybe I said to him, listen, today it's probably I'm just gonna be cleaning my apartment and shooting for some content. That's actually how I thought I sounded to him. Like, I'm just gonna be cleaning my apartment and just like shooting content for my YouTube channel, whatever. But actually, I was like, the way I sounded on my side, I was like, my guy, I have to clean my apartment, and I have no flipping clue of what I'm going to shoot for today's YouTube video. And this video just was like, ding. Let's talk a little bit about online dating apps, you know. I think it's a really, really interesting conversation. Topic, sorry. So yeah, you guys, I'm just trying to keep this video as short as it can be. I don't want to waste your data and your time. I know you guys love me. So let me love and leave you. Okay, before I leave, guys, don't ever give up on anything, whether it's careers, whether it's a love, but most importantly yourself. Do not give up on yourself. Yes, I meet a few profiles on this dating apps, but that doesn't discourage me. I give up for 2-3 days. After 4 days, girls is back in the game, you know, because you never know. Giving up is not an option. Giving up is not an option. So in whatever we do, just remember, giving up is not an option. We soldier on, we keep moving, we go forward. Yes, we fall, we get up 10 times better. Okay, that is the whole point of life. So let me love and leave you. Have a beautiful and blessed Saturday. I love you all. Bye.